Hello there, YouTubers. This is episode 2 of the project bike that I'm doing. I'll take you through what I've done so far for this bike, if you can see in the background. Okay, I did some welding today, so I'll take you through it. Alright, as you can see, I've moved my bike from over there to here, to sort of, because the ground wire for the welding machine is a bit short, so don't mind the mess. I apologize. But anyway, here's what I've done today, if you could see it. So what happens is, this is all the electronics. I took out all the modules just to be safe, because I am doing welding, so there is a high amperage going through the ground system, so better safe than sorry. First off, I started off with these brackets here and here. If you can see in the time lapse, I did this first and this. Alright, this and this, which comes down, if you can see, which comes down here across. Same for this, an L bracket, and basically I did a little small weld here. That's the first thing I did, and then I let it cool off, and then I start working on these brackets. So these are cross member brackets that I did to hold and mount all the electronics onto it. You can see that it's above the tubing, so down here, when I put my finishing fender, it will look flush and looks really nice. I wouldn't say my welding is good, but some are okay, but I did make a lot of mistakes, like this one here, over here. I left the stick on for too long, for just a fraction of a second too long, and it burned through it over here, so it won't weaken the structure too much, because this is the bottom member of it. The stress and the weight from here coming down would be bared by this weld and the bottom part of the tubing mostly. So the top part of the tubing, it holds tension, and this part holds compression. So this part, I'm not so worried about that. I went ahead and did this bracket separately, these two brackets separately, and then I welded onto here, so it is pretty solid right now. So this is for the battery bracket. I made sure to leave a little space in between right here and the back as well, so that I can put in some rubber mats or some insulation, so that it dampens it rather than having it fixed real hard onto the modified chassis. Okay, what happened here, let me just take you through how I did it. So what I did here is that I put this into here, just like so. I'll show you from this side. So I put this here through the hole. Okay, and I put a nut in. To hold it tight so this doesn't move. And what I did is I welded the top here, and I would have thought it would weld the screw in as well, but luckily it did not, so I was happy about that. So I could just slide it out easily and it looks cleaner that way. I don't have to saw off the bolt or the screw. So basically what I did was, if you can see the marks here, 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 and here, what I did was I had this piece sitting right here, but it would slide down. So what I did was I used a G-clamp for this one and clamped it right here, weld that side. I put the ground over here, just landed it on the tire like this. I did the same with all four, and it's not going anywhere. It's pretty solid. It's moving the whole bike, so I'm very happy about this. We'll see how it goes. So that's about it for today. Today is about welding, and we'll see you again on the next episode. Shorty Shifter here, signing out. And I stuck on LEDs, something like these ones, right over here, and I stuck it down here as turn signals, which is pretty cool. And welded this on, as I mentioned from my episode video. This is part of the bracket that is modified bracket.